Welcome, welcome. Good morning. I'm gonna put my headphones.
Good morning. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? Good morning. Happy Friday. Let's get this. Let's get this. It's Friday. Um, I'm checking out how it is doing live or face on YouTube. I'm not used to it, so I'm trying to figure out. Now I did horizontally, so that's why, like, if you see me looking, I'm trying to find the camera and look at you. So yeah. Don't be like me. Be able to learn the stuff already and then instead of doing what I'm doing, hopefully I didn't mute it because sometimes I'm doing this and I mute it. Isn't that so terrible? But happy Friday. Hello, mama. This live is for mom, tired, overwhelmed caregivers. If you're a caregiver and or if you're a mom, you're in the right place. Let's be on here. Let's talk a little bit. But before all that, we gotta get us some tea, right? Or coffee. But I'm gonna have to do the tea. Okay. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Guess what, guys? Are your kids so in this whole week they've been they just got back not too long ago. And then now I don't think Monday did they have school? I don't think so. But I guess this Friday today, no school. I'm like, am I the only mama who feels like that?
But anyways, but I still have to get up, clean up a little bit. But before that,
Good morning, mamas. If you're a mom, if you're tired, I know moms, you're not sleep.
you're probably like cleaning or whatever, trying to think or you schedule whatever. Good morning. How are you? You're like just up and trying to think. Okay, what do I have to do today? Like we
Always like running, right? Running, never stop. But yeah, good morning, happy Friday. I'm a mom. And on here, we're gonna be talking. If you see me just going around, don't mind me, just still be talking. On here, you find cleaning routines, you find motivation, you find mom life. And this is safe place for caregivers, tired moms, moms with special need kids. We're on here. We'll be crying sometimes. We'll be happy, celebrating things. We'll be learning about how to take care of others and especially you, mamas. But yeah, and then while I'm waiting for my tea to heat up, I'm gonna clean this space a little bit. Um, and then I'm waiting for some ice to make some tea. So the only thing that can help you if your mom with special need, I know it's so much stuff, like so much things. It's so much thing to the point that like it's overwhelming, right? It's super overwhelming. So you gotta find that place or that thing that helps you. And to be honest with you, I was going until I found that space, until you find that routine. It works great, especially with autistic kids. Routine. You'd be like, why? Like doing the same thing over and over. I've, in my side, maybe it might be different for you, but I feel like for me, that like did it. Guys, I left some ice. It's still a little bit of ice. This Stanley, it keeps the ice. Why? That's why it's there, right? It's there for. But I put this last night, and I still have some ice. So I'm just gonna add some water and drink away. But first, I think I want to drink something warm. It's good to drink something warm before cold in the morning, but I'll fill it up with water and then some more ice. Because I'm still waiting for my little ice machine. Good morning, how are you? I'm still waiting for my little ice machine to work. But meanwhile, let me straighten up a little bit. Yeah, mamas, you gotta find a routine. I'm sorry I'm moving around a lot, but I'm just taking you along with me, honestly. Like, and I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy. But you gotta find a routine, mamas. That's the secret. That's the secret. Okay. Oh, my huge arms. That's the secret, right? Waking up early, um, having a routine when it comes to pretty much everything, if you want to succeed in this game of being a caregiver, especially to an autistic child. So that means getting up a little bit earlier than everybody. Can you hear me? Checking myself. So that means waking up every day early or on the days that you have stuff to do, like, wake up a little bit earlier and having some me time. Moms, you need that. You need the time, right? You need the time um to to dedicate that to yourself, to breathe. You need the time to energize, right? Like if you're just running around, I'm saying this from experience. If you're just running around like a cuckoo, just running, 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 doing everything, never sleeping, never resting, that thing is gonna catch up to you. And when it catch up to you, it's gonna be burned out. Like you will be burnt out. You will be sick. So avoid that. The first thing by avoiding, just I know it's hard when you get that diagnosis and it's like everything just hits and all that stuff. But you gotta think, okay, what do I need to do? And then try to help yourself first. While you're doing that, while you're helping your kid, your family, whatever's going on, you gotta be here, you gotta be okay. Yeah, it takes time too, right? It takes time. If you need to read, if you need otherwise, I'm telling you, you're gonna be one angry person. We don't want that, right? We don't want to be an angry person. I'm saying that from experience, right? Running around and being mad all the time because you're mad that you're like going through a lot and doing all these things and you feel like you're by yourself and all that stuff and you're not taking care of yourself. That's one thing like we experience as caregivers. It's like you feel like everybody else is moving on with their life, with their careers and all that stuff, and you're stuck, right? Like you're stuck, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Um, in my life. Guys, I'm just in case you're like, what are you doing? I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning up last night's um on the table. Every time like this counter, my counter needs to be free. Hello, good morning. My counter needs to be free for me to feel better. Then I can sit down here and chop it up with you guys and talk and yeah. So yeah, you need hello, welcome, welcome. Tap on the screen, like the live and share the live. Good morning. My name is Therese or Therese in French. But yeah, so you don't want to be one angry person. Why? Because it's so much. I'm telling you, you're gonna get so tired. You're gonna be sick. So in order to prevent that, you have to take care of yourself. Like if you can afford therapy nowadays, like you need to know who to call and all that stuff. But you have to have therapy. You have to have people around. And I know it's really hard but you need somebody, you need help, right? It's really hard if you're trying to do this caregiving if you're just by yourself. So, but yeah, give me a second, guys. If you're by yourself, it's not easy. Sorry, guys, I gotta respond to my husband. So it's not easy, but guess what? You can do it. You can do it, mama. You can do it. You can do it, and you can do it, and it requires work. But guess what? You're built differently. I talked about this yesterday. You're built with the strength that you're like, people will be like, okay, she got it all. Like she got it all, she's doing it all, but you're over here thinking you're struggling. So yeah, I gotta all this last night. Give me a second, I'm over here by the trash. But yeah, mama, you gotta take care of yourself. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget to do that. And it requires a lot. It requires you to focus. It requires you to wake up a little bit earlier. It requires you or to even stay a little bit up after you put up your kids. If you prefer that and prefer to do everything the night before, then yeah, there were days when I used to do that. Don't overdo it too. You need to sit down. Like I used to be one of those people that like will be up until like 2 in the morning, cleaning up and yeah, cleaning up and doing chores around the house. And then I will work in the morning. I wake up like at 4 or 5. Like, lady, sit down, sit down. You have so much to do. You are doing too much. And it's gonna eventually catch up with you and you're gonna end up in the hospital. We don't want that, right? We don't want that. We want you to be healthy, taking breaks, having some me time, going out for fresh air and having that time and taking care of yourself, um, your mental, physically, and yeah, emotionally. So find somebody to talk to. If it can be like a trusted family member or whatever, or your spouse, or just family, or even a therapist, honestly. Yes. So for this table, like daily, I'm gonna put this in a sink. Daily, I clean. Sorry, I'm behind you. Daily, I clean with. I'm gonna show you guys my counters with. I was doing a video yesterday. I had a cleaning video. I'm probably gonna post it up here. I don't know, probably what this today. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I need to cut it up a little bit and all that stuff. So this is my little caddy, cleaning caddy that I have for the kitchen. I haven't shown you guys for the bathroom because I haven't done it live. This is my third live. Guess what? My third live waking up in the morning. Say I thought I wake up in the morning anyways. Like most days later, usually like I wake up earlier, but today is better than yesterday. Yesterday I was dragging, like, right? But we're here, right? We're here. Good morning. So this curry I use for my kitchen. And in case you're like, okay, lady, she's just what she's talking about, she just talk about this is this is um this is a safe place for caregivers. And on here we're gonna be talking about all we're gonna be talking we're cleaning channel, right? We're cleaning mentally our body too, but we're not doing that right now. But I do cleaning videos, cooking and all that stuff. So I'm taking along my way. So I'm a mom, and not only that, I had to find a way for me to be able to find something that I like to do, right? As a mama, I clean, I cook, I do all this other mother and my wife too. So, but on here, I've been doing cleaning videos. So if you see me whipping up this and start cleaning, okay, yeah, you're at the right place. Right, mopping, but I'm not mopping live or anything, right? I'm not. So we're just gonna sit out mornings for me. or calm. Um, I'll do a little bit of cleaning. I did that yesterday. The day before I cleaned my stove. This, yeah, we'll do that. So I'll talk about stuff. Anyways, my counters at the moment, I'm using this, right? This because they're granite. If my pronunciation is really bad, I'm really sorry. I have an accent. And sometimes people find it hard to understand, but I hope you guys understand. But dude, this thing is almost finished. It's time to go. It's time for me to go shopping. Who get excited to go shopping for cleaning stuff? Good morning. I get excited to go shopping for cleaning stuff, right? So we're we're gonna clean with this. So for my counters, I like to clean with this, and this is Daily Granite Cleaner, and I love this. It smells so good. And then for my appliances, I go with the lavender. This is just a multi-purpose. I love this lavender. I'm a lavender type of girl. I love lavender. It smells so good. Am I saying it right? Lavender or lavender? Anyways, it smells so good. And this is for my appliance. This is like when I'm doing quick cleaning, right? Like this, and um, like 30 minutes or whatever. But yeah, so this is what I use. And as a mom, I have to figure out ways to clean quicker. You gotta be smart about cleaning, trying to do things that you have to set them. Um, and yeah, have like a little routine and set when you clean things, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do 30 minutes of cleaning, I'm gonna do 10 minutes of cleaning. The little time that you have, you know, don't spend it too much like scrubbing every day. You're gonna be tired. I just mentioned that I used to be up like at 1 or 2 in the morning to clean. Don't do that. You need just a couple minutes and stay organized. Stay like get your cleaning stuff ready. Go get this. You can get like actually I need a bigger one because I have so much stuff. I'm a cleaning content creator. I have so much things, but yeah, you just need something like this, and you need for the counters, for the appliance, for glass cleaners or mirrors. This one is a mixture of Autobahn. Autobahn. If you have not tried Autobahn, you gotta run. You gotta run and go get that. This one I put in this nice bottle that I got like at Target. This one, it's like a spray, like after you clean, then you can spray. Yeah, just spray. You see that? Just spray um on the blankets, on pillows or whatever. And it's also a cleaner. So I mix it with water. I did like half and half. It's also a cleaner too. And then you need yourself some microfiber cloth. So microfiber cloth are my friends, and I get these ones, I get those little magic cleaning cloth. They're really good. And then this from Pink Stuff, this is really good too. I have like little brushes that, in the kitchen, you need that for your sink and all that. You need something like this. And you need like you need little sponge. And these ones, they're from Dollar Tree. They're really good. I use this mostly for my pots and pans. Because one side it's like a little rougher, and then the other side you can use it for your dishes. And then of course more of this microfiber stuff. And this one, they're really good. I got them from TikTok shop. So some of this I got at stores, some of them TikTok shop. And then for my cabinets, I use this Morphe multi-use wood cleaning spray. It's really, really good. And I leave it here because my cabinets and then the TV stands or the little cabinet over there. So I use that for. And then You need soap. I'm not using, I didn't put any soap on here because I already have soap by the sink. I love this. As I'm gonna show you guys how much I use this. And what do I use this with? I use this for. I usually use this. I just measure my my pots and pans. I'll put this, I'll open it. That's how much I use. And this is the one in the kitchen. There's another one down there. This is how much I use, right? So I usually use my hands or one of these and scoop and scrub my pots and pans. And most of them is just outside or inside. I cook a lot. I love to cook. I cook. If I'm not scrubbing something, I'm probably cooking something or watching my son or with my family or watching Netflix, some horror movies, scary comedy, and soap operas. I love soap opera. So yeah, but yeah, you gotta have your stuff ready. That way, you can just pull this and then go ahead and clean whatever area. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever time that you have set, you go ahead and clean. And you go about your ways, right? We're not spending so much. And I have the same kind of type of caddy for my bathroom, but the bathroom one is big one, so that would be for a life for different day. That one is like twice or three times as big as this. And it has pretty much a lot of stuff. So let me clean my little table, guys, before I get some tea and sit down. And I'm surprised I see I mentioned, maybe I don't mention it here, but I got this Onsera. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but before Christmas, and I still have it. It lasted this long. It lasted this long. I was afraid I'm gonna kill it. I was afraid that I won't be able. This plant won't survive, but this plant stay like that. I am not really good at keeping plants, but it's still here. So we're glad. We're glad. We're glad. And that when I was looking it up, you don't have to put too much water on it, just a little bit of water, and it's good. But yay, let's clean this up. Okay, I was reading text from my husband. I'm just gonna do a little. I actually am gonna do this. It's just water. Um, the little. This is the magic cloth. Yeah, the magic cleaning cloth from TikTok shop. You just put water and then that's all you need with this. Wring it and then clean. That's all you need for this. And I love this thing. And good for it's really actually good for the appliance, like the fridge and microwave and all that stuff. It doesn't leave streaks or anything. So, and then like I'm not really doing the cleaning that I usually do. Usually I'm putting water and all that stuff, but right now it's too early for that. And then I just gonna sit down with you guys, see how I'm dropping everything. But yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome. Welcome. This is me cleaning up from the night before. So when you do this, you can rinse it and do this again. You don't need any soap. You don't need any cleaning stuff with this little magic cloth. You don't need any of that, right? This is how they are. My my nightgown or my robe is getting in the way. And then I like to dry the place. So I'm using this little microfiber from the Dollar Tree. Good morning. If you're coming in, this live is for my caregiver mamas, tired moms, overwhelmed. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. We have to wake up early. We have to start the day. You have to wake up early and start the day and commend your day. Like, as a mom, as a wife, you gotta do that anyways, right? I know we get tired. I know. I know. I understand. So let's put this stuff. I'm just gonna leave them out here for you guys. If you're interested, I'll leave them out here. Um, and then I'm gonna make my tea. I'm gonna make my tea, guys. And the tea that I'm having, I'm gonna let me wash my hands and then make some tea. Okay. So the tea that I'm going to have is this I think I shared this yesterday, is the ginger tea. And we get this from the not the African, the Asian market. We get this from the Asian market. I guess you wanna get you some. This is really good. This is like just if you wanna do daily, that's fine. If you wanna do when you feel like you're coming down with something, like right now it's winter. It's the winter time. So I need little spoon. Sorry guys. And water, of course, I need water. So I'm gonna do a scoop. It just ginger with honey. And then if you want, you can do a squeeze of lemon. But I gotta check the fridge if I have lemon. I'm just gonna do one little teaspoon. Sometimes I'll do a tablespoon. Usually actually use everything, even you know, because they shred it up a little bit, but you can still have chunks. That's how it looks like with the honey and the ginger. I like to eat those ginger chunks. Like, ask me why, but I just love ginger, and the chunks are really good. And I'm not filling it up because I only did half. I don't want to finish that. I'm gonna leave it for somebody else to drink too. But you see that? You see that? Delicioso, delicioso. I'm over here being a singer. Let's sit down for a second. We get our water, we get our tea, and vamos a sentarnos un poco, nomás un segundo, no sé cuánto. So just for a little bit, I just wanted to be on here. My plan was, it's getting warm, so I need to sit down. My plan was to come on here doing live every day in the morning, doing my routine in the morning. That's pretty much what I do. And without showing you guys what I do, my routine actually in the morning, I need to clean all that stuff. This table. Do you guys have one of those as your dining room table? We don't we barely eat here. This stuff, and my printer, that's supposed to be my office, right? But for the current moment, my office is right here. This is my office. I wake up every day, I come over here, I'm up like this with my little stuff, and yeah, this is my office. But yeah, mama's it's my find that space. Well, I can go to the basement, but I feel like in the basement it's cold and I'll fall back asleep or I'll watch TV because it's like cozy and I'll get a blanket. If I'm not right here, over there with a blanket. So in the mornings, usually if I'm not right here to stay up, drink me some tea or coffee, there's a blanket over there. Like well, so when I'm done with all these lives, when I get back after dropping out my kids, I usually get me a blanket and cover myself and work on my stuff or do my videos. So, mama, you gotta find ways. You gotta find ways to do your stuff. Oh, my screen it looks really bad. Let me clean it up a little. You gotta find ways to help yourself to do things, right? Let me just use the same stuff. Otherwise, you're gonna go like it's not, it's not good. If you're not waking up early enough, if you're not doing the stuff right, if you're not learning, no. This life of a caregiver, it's you. I understand we have to sacrifice. Doing too much. We're doing a lot. We are. You have to know that. And then you have to know that you're doing great, mama. You are doing great. I used to be so hard on myself and you have to remind yourself you're doing good. Like you are doing good. You wake up every day, you you think about what you gotta do for others before you, right? And you do them. You take care of your children, that child that need help, you know, you do that. You do that without even thinking, without so now you have to find a balance with that, right? Like every day is not gonna be the same. You have to find a balance. You have to find the ways to do things that will help you, that will give you time. I had to find ways. I had to find ways, and I had to find ways to actually rest, right? Rest and do things that way so you don't get so tired and you don't run around like a loca, loca, loca. But if you're interested in a caregiver reset, I have a reset for moms, right? For moms, this reset is for free. You can get it in the link down here on this video or in my bio. I'm gonna make sure I'm at work on it right now. I wake up in the morning trying to do this, and I need to set up my stuff properly. So that's one of the things I'm working on. So yeah, you gotta work on that thing. Like you gotta find a way. How should I say this? You have to find things that motivate you, you wanna do beside you just being, "Oh, I'm just a caregiver." No, mamas, you are not just a caregiver. Okay, you could be a mom, wife, a caregiver, sister, daughter, auntie, whatever, but you are created for something. You're created for something big. If you wake up every day and say, "I was created for something big," and I'm going to find out what that is and actually do it. And you'll soon realize it's helping others. What is it that you want to do? And you will see that like the minute you forget, like when I used to just be so stressed out about stuff, it's like me, 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 whatever's happening with me, blah, 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 me, me. But when I start thinking about other people, like helping or, talking about this, encouraging, when I learned that it's helping people, I'm like, I'm gonna continue doing that, like You have a purpose, mama. Don't let that purpose die. And usually you're like, how do I find out? It's usually people will tell you, oh, you're good at this, or or you do this good, or you you have that thoughts of doing something that you're always thinking about doing. Like it's a night, like it's always been there for years. You never really take action. For me, it used to do like it used to be making videos, like, right? I starting a YouTube channel. I finally started in 2020, and then I was doing all kind of random stuff, but still, guess what? I was still doing it. Like I was on here doing, you know, my little cleaning video, cooking video, and all that stuff. And even though I was so tired, I was still going through so many things. I was still doing it other places, not here on YouTube, but it helped me. Like my hardest moments, that those video making helped me because I'll read comments or messages from people, and that's why I had to come back on here and do this again because I keep on getting messages, people DMing me, hey, like, or videos. There are short videos that I would do, and if somebody's telling me, "Hey, I need to find a place, I need to find mamas to talk to. I don't know who to talk to. I'm alone. I'm a caregiver. I'm going through so much." I was like, "Girl," and then guess what? I used to go through the same thing. I'm like, why don't I create that safe space? Because I've been wanting to do that for a while. Because so they here we are. Subscribe to this community of uh, caregivers. Go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna be here. We'll be here at 5 in the morning, at 6 in the morning. We're always on here, even though I don't come on here. We're up, like we're up, right? Like we are because our kids are most of the time the kids are up all night. Sometimes, and we will talk about this, like it's really hard to get our kids to go to bed, like to sleep like the whole night. Isn't it like really hard, you know? But we do it. I was able to do it. And now he sleeps. Right now he's sleeping. Normally, the minute I get up, this boy used to be up. Like he'll be coming any second now. Like the minute I get up, but I've been on live for like what, almost 40 minutes. And yeah, he's still sleeping. So, but the things, right? The things you have to do, you have to make sure they active during the day, they playing. The secret is let that kid play. Like go take him outside, let him play outside. You're gonna see that energy that they have. He'll be tired. And then afterwards, before bed, give him a really him or her a good bath. Let them play with water, let them be kids and play around, and then do the bedtime routine and all that stuff. You'll see that your kid will start going to bed, right? It's like he'll sleep. I'm telling you, he or she will sleep. So you need to, but I'm not saying that to say that it's easy. No, it's not. It's a struggle. Not every day like this too. Like not every day I wake up, it's after 7 and everybody's sleeping. Yeah, like yeah, they're usually up. And it's so crazy because these kids, they sleep so soundly when they don't have anything. And then on days that they sleep soundly like when they have to get up early, right? You're trying to wake them up, they don't. And and days like this, I'm surprised they're still sleeping. So, but anyways. Hello, good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm drinking some ginger tea. I just shared. If you're joining the live, I'm Therese. I am a mom. I'm a caregiver mom. I'm drinking this. It's almost finished too. It's a ginger tea with honey. Ginger tea with honey. It's really good. I'm gonna put it like this so you can see. I don't know if you guys can see. But let me sip on my tea, mamas. Yeah. So wake up early, drink yourself tea or coffee. And I have a I have a new espresso machine. The reason that I'm not using it right now because it has all this like foam and all that stuff, but it's loud. I don't want to wake up my kid at this time. That's the reason I don't really use it in the morning. I gotta figure out ways to start using it, but yeah, you need to wake up and get some tea, wake up, get some tea or coffee. I remember I used to run on coffee only, but I had to like dial down a little bit, um, and start drinking stuff that was helping. And I started drinking the night before I go to bed. I drink some vitamins. They're really good. Vitamin D, what else? Magnesium help. I take those two combined, and you get good sleep. You really get good sleep. Like I'm serious. And then in the morning, at one point I was taking the yerba tea. If you want the caffeine and you don't want to be drinking coffee too much, because coffee for me too much, it will make me drink too much and the sugar and all that stuff. And then before I know it, I don't eat. And, you know, so I'm working on that on eating, mama. Do you realize that sometimes you have to remind yourself to eat? Like, that's so really bad. But the yerba tea, it's called yerba what? I think it's just yerba tea or it's really good. That thing will give you energy because as a caregiver, you need so much energy. Like you need so much energy. So that yerba tea was really helping. And I used to take that. It came in a package, and I would just empty that in like water, a big thing of water, and drink that throughout the day. I feel like, oh, in that morning or whatever, it'll help. But you gotta find ways or things to help you. But right now, I'm drinking this tea, in case you're wondering. And I'm just sitting here. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Tap on the screen, like the live, share the live. I'm a mom, I'm a caregiver, and on here, we're gonna be talking about caregiving, helping our kids, helping ourselves, cleaning. I just finished cleaning this counter. We're gonna be cleaning. We clean. We need routines, and as mom, as caregivers, we have to be up a little bit earlier than our kids and setting up the tone of the house or whatever, getting yourself successful and getting yourself ready for the day. So for that to happen, you have to be up a little bit earlier. And I'm saying that I have an autistic child, and if I don't do those little things, if I don't wake up before my kids, then I'll be running around like, you know. So on other days, I'm all here blazing music and all that stuff. And I'm other platforms, but for the moment, I'm on here today, this morning. This is pretty much every day, like waking up, straightening up a little bit, sipping on some tea or coffee, but this is tea. And working on my stuff. I was mentioning that this is my little office. So trying to see what I have for the day and responding to emails. Don't we have so much appointment? As caregivers, you have to be on top of everything. Appointments, letters, yeah, things to apply. Things to apply. All I can say maybe before skedaddle out of here, you're gonna find ways to help yourself and make stuff easier for you. Get binders, get like little folders. I'm gonna show you guys. Get little folders and keep your stuff, like keep your stuff, your documents, right? Get little folders like this. Keep your documents, your information. That way, when you go places, when they ask you things, you have them handy. And yeah, because it's easy and it seems better and organized as a caregiver. Not only we want to be like good, people will take you seriously, honestly. I've learned if you're on top of things, if you're organized, if you know, and you do your research. As moms, we're not just moms or whatever, we're caregivers and we're advocate and we're representatives of our kids, right? Like our kids with special needs. So get organized. When you go to all those meetings, look presentable. You know what I mean? Look there, go there, look presentable. Take care of yourself. Not only you, your child too. Like, I know it's hard. Like, that's why you have to get up early. Whatever you have to go with your child, you have to do that extra step of waking up early and making sure they're clean. And yourself, you need to be put together. People take you seriously when you start looking well put together. People will neglect you and throw you stuff if you look different, right? Like I'm not saying go buy new stuff. No, just wash the clothes, wire them if you can. Otherwise, just take the stuff and look good and look clean and have all your paperwork and follow up and be on top of it that way. Because I have gone through stuff like when I follow up and all that things. And then when they come to me, oh, you didn't reply. I was like, well, I have my stuff. I have proof that you need to be like that. And yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna open up so many doors. If I was one of the people, if I used to be like, oh, okay, I wasn't on top of it or whatever, right now, my son wouldn't be approved for like he wouldn't even be diagnosed right now, be still struggling trying to drag him to daycare and some daycares that are not good. So you have to be on top of it. You have to be able to go around and make phone calls and send letters and go to places. And for you to be able to do that, you have to know you have the right as a parent, as a caregiver, you have the right and to be able to advocate for that person and read, mamas read. And I know it's really hard. I'm telling you, my first book before even my son got diagnosed, I still have it somewhere. I went and bought and I started learning. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what I need to do. What is this? You know what I mean? So you gotta be like that. You gotta be able to learn every day. Like you find that one thing that don't help you, it's another thing that will help you. That will help somebody else. It might help you too, but it might not help. So you have to be able to learn, like be open mind and be learning, mamas. And yeah. And then once you learn, like take classes, take free classes if they offer, ask. The only thing that you can do is just ask. If they say no, okay, you will say, okay, where can I go and get that information? Right? I'm always like that, like, okay, if they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't, okay, so who can I talk to? Or how can I get about that information? Like, you have to be like that. I'm telling you, you have to be like that. Otherwise, they'll push your papers under the rug, and that's that, right? So I'm saying that from experience. I applied for something and then I got a letter saying, oh, yeah, you disqualified because they're trying to reach out to you and you did not respond. And I was like, I called the number and whoever was sent me the letter. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out why you guys denying something that I did not get anything. So it ended up being, oh, she's like, oh, yeah, the person who was in charge quit or no longer works here and I was given this case and I'm working on it. I don't know. And I'm like, well, can you let me know who, like, I need somebody to tell me what it is that I need to do. She's like, no, you gotta start all over again and reapply. I was like, wait a minute, right? Like, let's back up a little bit. I just want to know, you guys give me proof of who contacted me telling me that they're gonna cut something, which I never received any phone call. So it ended up being I was like, let me speak to your manager, supervisor, or whoever. It ended up being they have to reschedule my stuff because they were trying to push the stuff. They 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 fall on whatever they're supposed to follow up, they never did with me. Right? Like I already had the need, like I already have the application, I already had the first meeting and all that stuff. The second one, the one they're supposed to approve and close my case, they decided, oh yeah, we don't have time. So they're gonna close my case. Like I'm always here. Like I'm a caregiver. I stay home and do all these things. So but you see, if I were just like, okay, yeah, and then forget about it, but I know that nobody contacted me. I have proof of the stuff that I get, text message, email, whatever. So if I didn't get that from you, like who did? With what number? Like email, via email, where? Like is the mail lost? Like give me a proof that so and so trying to contact me and they didn't find me. So, anyways, all I'm trying to say is, mamas, you have to be able to look and advocate for your kids and talk and follow up because if you don't do that, people are going to push you around. People are going to push whatever you're sending them under. And for that to happen, you have to be on top of stuff. You have to be organized. You have to be able to prove to people wherever you're going that I'm here, and you're there for your kids. So if if I'm rambling or whatever, but just take this as a mama, as a caregiver, as an advocate, you have to be presentable, organized, to be able to get things around and don't give up. You can continue to call around, push through whatever. Go ahead and comment on here if you want to send me a message, if you have questions or anything. I'm in other platform with the same names, but the link should be on here. You can get in touch with me anywhere, or you can just comment if you want. DM will be better on Instagram, or my Facebook. So on here you can just whatever they comments you want to put a comment and I'm usually here to reply. So I'm gonna get off here, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna try to finish my tea. I'm gonna finish my tea. And this regarding it has to be regarding, caregiving, motherhood, or whatever. None of that. I don't take no nonsense of all these crazy comments, but you're welcome to if you have any questions. And I also have a free caregiver mom reset. We need a reset as mama. We need that. We need to just sit down and breathe and just take it a little bit of a time, realize, figure out what you need to do. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel tired, this is for you, mamas, and it's free. It's free. So I gotta go. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. It's Saturday. Tomorrow it's Saturday. It's week. Guess what? It's weekend. Kids are gonna be home for the last 4 days. But it's good. We're gonna have some good family time. I gotta go. I'll see you later. Have a great day. And yeah, happy Friday. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. Adios. Kwaheri.